Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Revelement Ryan, and I'm back for another video. It's been a minute, so I'm gonna give you guys a little update on what I've been doing in my garage and what I've been kind of working on, trying to work on anyway. So let me give you guys a little garage tour. Alright, so we'll start off with the easy one. This is Caitlin's 2021 Ninja 650, and we added a little things to it. So we added these little spindles back here to lift the rear end up, and we went through and found her the gasoline color changing bolts. So we went through and added all those in. Turned out really nice. Really cleaned it up. And we found, of course, the matching levers to go with it. Clutch and brake. Some of you guys might notice we changed up the front end. So we cut about, I want to say it was 2.5 inches off the top, painted it black, and we did our own little shoelace design through it. And of course the mirror delete. Looking really good. We added the side pucks. Looking really clean. And we did go through and add blinkers. So now she does have blinkers going all the way down, which look really nice when the bike is on. Of course I didn't bring the key out, and we added one more thing. So come in here and we flip a switch. Boom. She's got 2 little USB outlets to charge her phone or whatever. We do plan on going to Tail of the Dragon in Tennessee in August. We already have our rooms booked and everything, so we'll be riding from Michigan to Tennessee in August. So we did order her new tires. I think these are the Dunlops. They come stock on the tire, yes, Dunlop. And the rear one's already flat spotting. We did do a burnout on it, but it was flat spotting before. And the front, it's got these weird little flat spots going throughout the whole thing, so they're getting a little weird. You can see a little weird little bubble on the center there. So other than that, yeah, Caitlin's bike is pretty much ready to go for the ride. Other than like backpacks and a couple other things that we're gonna grab. My bike, on the other hand, my buddy hooked me up with these the taller shock socks. If you guys seen in my previous videos, I have the short ones. Well, these ones are now long. Hooked me up with the exhaust wrap, which looks really clean. Other than that, there's nothing really too new on my bike, other than I did get the steering stabilizer on here, which is pretty tight, and then my little Amazon guy with his helmet. If I can get his little boom, check him out. He's just chilling. Other than that, yeah, I do want to do the reverse light on my speedometer. I think I'm going to do that next. But other than that, my bike has pretty much stayed the same. As for Baby Brett, this is currently posted online. Might consider taking it down and just keeping it. I do want to get a 12 bar for the rear and a cage, but if nobody buys it, then I guess I'll keep it and I'll just stun it out. We do got my new stickers out. Color changing. Caitlin kind of messed it up when she washed it a little bit, but that's okay. It's been on here for a while, so they look really cool. Now as for the big project, boom, she's looking clean. Engine bay is all painted black. As for up here is all painted black. So I will pop up old pictures of what it used to look like right somewhere in this, or either at the end of the video or right here. But yeah, it turned out really good. I do have all the new lacings to go through and rewrap all of these up. Boom. Which are right over here. Got all kinds of different sizes and stuff, so I'm just not looking forward to unwrapping all this old stuff and rewrapping it. But as for all this is pretty much why I took the motor out, is because look at the oil and stuff just caked on everything. The flywheel is in the clutch plate are pretty much just toast. Those are trash. Then all these have to be like scrubbed up and cleaned, or I might just buy new. So here is the motor, which is all in pieces. She's upside down right now. I'm waiting on the Wisco pistons. Man, I can't even think of what I'm waiting on right now. It's been so long. Yeah, the H rods, the rod bearings, the ARP head studs, and the ARP main studs. I think there's one more thing I'm waiting on too. I'd have to check back in the email. But I've been waiting for, of course they're on back order, so I've been waiting 2 months, and I still have to wait another month, and then they'll be shipped, and then I gotta send this in and have it all machined and everything. And then the head I gotta send in to get resurfaced. I did find some scarring right in here, and other than that everything else looks fine. But I do want to replace the lifters with the springs and all that, so I want to redo all of it. That way everything is 100% good. I did find out another good reason on what happened was, you guys can see that is not supposed to look like that. That is like completely sharp, not supposed to look like that, and this is what it ended up doing to this. So it just completely destroyed this thing. So every single time I would set my timing, apparently it was off because it was just shaking back and forth onto that. So that's pretty much destroyed. But I do have two new cams, so those are in the house waiting on everything else to come in. And then I still have a few other things. I have the turbo. I just need the manifold and I want to go full exhaust system back, but I might just rock the hood exit for now. I am going to go ahead and repaint my valve cover. That is going to get redone. And then I do have to get when I pulled the motor out, I realized that the sway bar end links, they're brand new, but because this is the aftermarket full stiff suspension or whatever, sway bar, it ended up breaking the end piece, so I got to go with the fully adjustable. But not a big deal. As for the truck, it is still looking sad. I know. I have not been able to paint it yet, and it is driving me nuts. Still have a little bit more body work to do from driving it in winter and whatnot, but for the most part, it's still looking pretty good. I do need to buy my other control arms though. You can see there's a little bit of camber going on. This side's more than the other side, so I have the wrong upper control arms on it, so I need to get those the tubed ones with the plate to bring my tires back out straight. Other than that, my body work is staying beautiful. Not rust, body work. I was sanding it down the other day. And then of course, like right now it is raining, so I can't continue to sand it down and get it painted. But for the most part, everything is staying beautiful. I have a little bit of rust poking through from driving it in freaking winter, but I was expecting these doors because I didn't even get half the doors grinded down. But other than that, she did have to get a tune-up the other day. It was running really rough, so I had to do that. And it does have a new exhaust system onto it because my other one rotted out on me. So it does have a new exhaust system, and it is extremely loud. Still don't know if I like it or not, but you know. So other than that, guys, yeah, this is pretty much what we've been working on. I do have a bunch of footy that I've been stocking up in the meantime. When I haven't been making videos, doesn't mean I haven't been recording. So I'm trying to get a bunch of video footage stocked up. That way I can drop it all on you guys at once. That way it's consistent and not this, you know, every once in a while thing. So another tragic thing happened was a mouse got into my garage over winter, and kind of tore a bunch of stuff up in here and made his own little nesting. So I got a bunch of mothballs in here. So inside of my car stinks, but it is what it is. And I'm gonna show you guys what the transmission looks like. Like it is really, really nasty over here. Let me see if I can bust out my phone light and show you guys. So you can just see all the oil that was just leaking. Like, so pretty much every gasket was leaking. And it just made everything just caked in oil. It took me quite a lot of washes and a lot of purple power to get this. Like, this whole spot right in here was just completely caked in like dirt and grime and everything. So definitely took a lot of scrubbing, but now the all black looks so much more cleaner than the it was like white, black, and like oil, and some yellow was in there, and you guys will see here in a few minutes because that was unacceptable. I don't want to have a fresh motor in there and it looks like that. So window tint's holding up good. The new sunroof is still holding up really good. I do need to get in there and take it off so I can pull this down and tighten it up. This is the only spot that really drives me nuts, is this little bubble in it. But the rear window does unzip and go down. And I did finally, some of you guys know that when I installed this cage, it wasn't all the way bolted down. Well, now it is completely bolted, 100%, not going anywhere. It actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was. And I did get the broken lug off. So I was actually really happy about that. So I had these are special locking tools I had to have for this. And when I put it on there, somehow the tool, it was my own fault. I didn't have it all the way in. And when I went to go spin it, it snapped the end piece off, which made it to where I couldn't get the tool back onto it in order to spin it off. So it screwed me over, but it is what it is. Other than that, guys, yeah, I've just basically just waiting on all the parts to come in so I can go ahead and start this. The main reason I wanted to do this was, for one, this car was going through a lot of oil and really, really quickly. It was just leaking out of everything. And I was losing compression in cylinder 3, which was concerning. And I really wanted to turbo the car. And with it, no matter what I did to it, it would run really good for like a day, and then it would just start running really bad again, and everything was coming loose. And I'm pretty sure a lot of it has to do with the way this cam looks. It just popping off timing the whole time. So I'm sure there's a couple other things in there that weren't helping, but you know. And then I had a mouse on top of the mouse going into my car. He ended up making a little home inside my intake. So I ended up cleaning this all up, getting ready to paint this or powder coat it or something black. But for the most part, I got it all cleaned up other than the end piece. So a little bit more scrubbing to do. And yeah, so alrighty guys, just wanted to give you guys a little update. So alrighty guys, just wanted to give you guys a little update on why I haven't been making videos and stuff like that. I am stocking up the videos, that way I can drop a bunch on you guys at once. I'm working on getting a new laptop currently, and I've just been waiting on everything, you know. I didn't want to really videotape me just pulling the motor out and like just letting it sit here. I was working on it here and there after work and stuff like that, just little pieces here and there, just trying to get things organized. So I got a lot of work to do on putting the motor back together, and I would definitely be showing the process of putting everything back together and whatnot. I am going to have the shop bore and port the block, and have the head resurfaced and ported all the holes all the way around. And then I'm having them install the pistons for me too. That way nothing goes wrong with that. I can just simply put it all back together with the ARP head studs and all the new gaskets and front and rear main seal. Everything's getting done. So once that's all done and I get everything in, and I can actually put this motor together when I have every single piece I need, I will videotape that for you guys, and then I'll show you guys the first startup. We will go from there. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to turbo the car until after I have the motor together and I break it in. And then I will be taking the stock parts off into it and going with the turbo install. But I do have the turbo in the house ready to go. So stay tuned, guys. I'm sorry, I keep saying I'm gonna post and all this stuff, and like it doesn't happen. So I'm trying, guys. So alright, I love you guys. Stay tuned for all the videos up to come. I am going to Tennessee in August, like I said, so I will be having some footy out and riding the tail of the dragon. I will be up there for 5 days, I believe, or we might come back a day early just to kind of relax before we go back to work. So we will be riding FZ09 and the Ninja 650 up there. So it's gonna be a long ride. We are down, it's like 680 miles or something like that one way, roughly. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. So alright, I love you guys, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace.